Yo, what's up everyone? Hello! Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for being here today. It is day number 10. This is the 1/3 mark, I believe. 1/3 of the way to 30 days, right? Does the math check out there? Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It is big bounty day today on PokerStars. So let's see what's on the schedule today. I'm gonna get the big 44 going. It is right at the end of registration, but we're still gonna fire it. Now, of course, when you late register, you're gonna start with a bunch of short stacks. So, I mean, you're frequently gonna, you're gonna rumble right off the bat, and let's see how we do. Tens, pretty strong hand. I'm gonna raise to induce here. All right, hold tens against ace three. No, to start so strong, we just needed the holds. All right, next on the docket, ace four suited. Huh, okay, sure. I'm gonna call with this sort of hand. It is a little bit trashy, we wouldn't normally call, and that's why. Flop the nut flush draw with booties in play, I like it. Bit of 2200, I think we're gonna call here. I don't really want to get in this many chips, but obviously we'll get it in when there's bounties in play. And now I don't think there's any point in calling, because we have 9,000 left with 30k in the pot. Maybe they have a worse flush draw, that would be cool. Get there! Let's go! We got there! The spades study! 49k, the bounty. Good spot in the $27 eliminator. All right, bounty, you guys. Bounty in play. King 6 against King 7. No. Oh, but the hearts. But the heart and commitment. Let's go. Woo. Gonna call ace a6 on the flop. For the third. Gonna continue betting on kings and tens. The check shove is bizarre. It's like a flush draw almost every time, I think. Because they're gonna 3-bet most of their good aces here. Maybe they do this with a 6, but not too often. Most of the time, it's just a flush draw. Now, what really sucks is when they have the king high flush draw and we potentially call with queen high on the ace a6 and we're doing really poorly. Or when they play an ace really weird and we're doing really poorly. But I don't think we should fold with that $30 bounty in play. Because again, I discount ace king, ace queen, ace jack, ace 10, ace 9. I think they can have the rest of the aces, but they're very likely to just check call. Every once in a while, they'll play it with a 6 this way, but not too many people. So yeah, I call. Threes, okay. Didn't expect threes. 6 or 9 or queen or jack. And we're gonna get the knockout. Pretty surprised to see that. We get $15 there. So I think with 19 big blinds, I really expect the player pool to go all in with every pair there. So I don't think it's a fair assumption to assume that they had threes in that spot. As you guys saw, we had 33%, so we're making a profit with the bounty and stuff anyways at that point. Ace 10 against ace king. Get there! To stay alive. All right, you guys, we cash for $25 plus a $10 knockout. For $35. Ace deuce in the bounty. Pretty easy call against Terrell, who's going to be shoving really wide. Hold it for 13k. Hold the dream. Oh, no, man. Notice that you look like Phil Ivey. Yeah, dude. Kappa HD. We're going to check here on this ace-high flop through whiz. No! Not the queen on the river. We fold the turn, because it's no good, right? Hang in there. Of the eliminator. Bet, call, check on the turn. King on the river. I raise river. I think it's really unlikely they have king, queen, or 7. So I think we can put a ton of pressure on their bet here. And they fold. Good. Take a look. Raise, we call. We're going to play ace jack 2, but they bet the flop, we call, check on the turn, and then they bet on the king river. I think it's really unlikely they have a 7 here. I think they're going to bet king queen on the turn, so they don't have that 2 pair. I think they're going to have a top pair of kings some of the time, but that's probably the best hand they're going to have in this situation is like king x. And when we raise, we can have all the 7s and king queen as well, I think. So we call here with the ace jack, we see check, we're going to check. There's 6,600, we'll call. Bet a 15,000 on the turn. I think a pretty easy call again. There's going to be a ton of draws out there with straight draws and club draws. And we have top pair, or we have second pair top kicker, and the board paired with a queen. So they're saying like, hey, I have a queen or a bluff here. Bet a 31,600 on the river, which is close, 9-8 got there, but I don't think that's going to double barrel on the turn. Ace king got there, but I don't know if they're going to flat their pre-flop. I think it's really unlikely. So I'm going to take a straight out of the consideration. I mean, they're going to have some queens in their defending range, but we do have like pretty much the best bluff catcher here we're going to have. So I think I'm going to make the hero call down here with their ace jack. Let's go, Chet. Let's go. Hero calls, Dottie. We got him. Raise up the 10s here in the eliminator. 22 of 798. Armin Brute is going to 3-bet here. Fairly aggressive player. They have a 14% 3-bet. I don't think I want to shove this in yet. I'm going to call and then play flops. King 9-4. Interesting. Ace king hits a pair, of course. I don't think they're going to 3-bet king queen. We are losing to aces, queens, and jacks. But then again, our opponent is super aggressive here. We need about 33% equity to call. We need a little bit less actually with the bounty too. But ace queen. Hey, we got him! Woo! Not a good turn, but we got it done. I really gotta go to the barber, dude. I don't know what day. Like, I guess Monday morning I'm gonna... Oh no, not Monday morning. You are in a big city. Call the barber to come to you. Oh, I wonder if they could come to the house. Hey Siri, can you look up barbers that do house calls?
I found an article about barber. Shall I read it to you?
Can you look up barbers that do house calls in Montreal?
I found an article about Montreal. Shall I read it to you?
No. Can you look up barbers that do house calls in Montreal?
Coming right up. Okay, I won't read it.
Hey Siri. You messed up.
But...
Hey Siri. Please shut yourself off. I was failed by Siri. Alright, so we're going to raise here. That's clear. Get a call from Chica. Come on, man! Don't hit the ace on the flop in a 109 bounty when we have kings. It's obvious that we don't want that to happen. Poker Stars, you're killing me, Poker Stars. Check, check. We'll bet the turn. Snapperino. Snapperino represents some flush draws too. Check fold the river. Hate it. Rip dreams. 98 of 547. 8 away from the money. Get another cash on the boards. 109 bounty builder. Raise the 350 in a call. We cover this opponent. I like calling with the 7-8 suited. Come on, Silverenzo. Don't ruin this. Thank you. Woo! Alright. Come on, got to live. Just have ace king of diamonds, please. We're hunting your bounty, sir. Call or fold. We don't even care. We don't care if you call or folds. King Jack. Okay, 31%, guys. For a bounty. Hold it! Let's go! We got the bounty. $113. Let's go, you guys. 56.25. Good start in the tournament. We're up to 8,200. Still in the bubble here. We should be red felt next hand, which would take us up to 49 of 100 cashes. There it is. It's official. Boom! What do we do with the King 10 here with the $75 bounty in play? They're going to have a queen a decent amount. They are going to have some straight draws and stuff too. So I think I call and then fold to a shove from either of these opponents. Hey! Alright. Hold! Let's go! We got him! Bounty coming our way, and the chips, man, it feels good. They're all in for 12 big blinds. They have a $52 bounty. So we're gonna hunt for it. King, queen against sixes. Just need a king or a queen. Should be no problem, right? Yep, no problem. There we go, you guys. $25. We would have hit the salmon. We're too late, but we would have hit the salmon. We have aces in the $11 bounty. No bounties yet. Now's our opportunity. 21.56, you guys. This is almost salmon felt if we knock them out here. Now we of course have to win the hand. That's part of this. Aces against sevens for 16K and just shy of $11 in bounties. Let's go. Woo! Kings, we're gonna raise it up to 320. Cover this opponent, and it looks like we're gonna get their money. Really huge 3-bet. They're not gonna be folding to a 4-bet very often. Against tens. Are we gonna get their money? Are we gonna get it? $10. Are we gonna get it? Yeah! Let's go! Alright, King Jack here. I'm going to shove for 15 big blinds. I don't think there's too much incentive to min-raise with this particular hand. It's gonna be a profitable shove. And min-raising, we're gonna allow our opponents to call and see flops and play well against our stack size. So we're just gonna shove. E7 calls, which is gonna call either way. We hit a jack on the flop, 10 on the turn. Let's go. Back to 163. We're back alive. It's no problem. Where's that? Alright, so nerf calls, we see a queen 6-5. Let me check back here. We don't have a bounty. We should be checking some of our flushes. So I like balancing a little bit here. And we hit a flush on the turn. We'll call, and a queen on the river. We check. We go for a big old bet. We're not representing anything here. Hopefully they pick up on that. They're probably going to assume we're going to bet flush draws and queens on the flop. So, and they do call with 6-5. Alright, raising a shove from Thirsty Potato. Yo, Thirsty Potato, we need the booty, dude. We need the bounty. Please have a worse hand. Against Jack 9 holds. Hold against Potato. Let's go. For the East 2 suited pro, potentially going to be all in here. Alright, bounty in play. Neil Seth is going to come along, though, I think, most of the time. We're going to bet And Neil Seth shoves. I think we have to call, given the situation. They called in the big blind, you guys. They're going to have a decent amount of draws with a bounty here and also another bounty here now. I don't think we can fold, so we'll go. It's 9-10. Can we hold it? It's so big. Oh, let's go. The double bounty. The huge pot. Oh, my God. That's so big. $112 coming our way. Definitely salmon official. 100%. We have earned in the tournament $206. We've basically doubled our money. Another $75 bounty, you guys. Another one. We're all in. Come on. For the money. Against Ace-10, can we hold 17,000 in the pot? That is a good start. That's a fine turn. That's a good river. Let's go, you guys. Another bounty on its way. Oh my God, we found the tournament. We found the tournament, man. Well, I love this hand. A limp. All right, I'm gonna raise. Get a call and a king deuce 3 flop. I think a fine spot to check back, but they shove. We'll call for a big bounty, you guys. Big bounty here. Holds. Let's go. We got him. 23K. Another bounty on the board. Another one. So sick. $112. We've earned over 300. 350 in the tournament. We have 64K. Let's keep it up. Raise. Get a call from Valp, who again is playing almost every hand against us. Fools around in the small blind, who's also going to call. And the big blind who calls, and we see a 9-8-3. Pretty deep against this opponent and this opponent. I would like to rumble against the small blind if possible. I'm going to check because I'm going to give credit Neil OFCFC, an average person in this 109, to have some knowledge about ranges and be thinking about it and probably give us a lot of credit for betting into 4 people and not feel comfortable enough to continue with their top pair type hands. It's a very awkward spot, 4 ways. But we should be balancing our range with some stronger hands. Most of the time I'm going to bet my jacks here. I think it's fine to include a non-bet here. And now we see a queen of clubs on the turn. Sort of in the same situation here, basically. Although it's very unlikely either of these opponents have a queen. I'm going to bet 4,800 here. And this is kind of a thin bet. And we see a 6 of clubs on the river. Pretty easy check here. And then we have to make a decision if they bet. And it's probably going to be a fold. And they pot it. I think they had clubs. We block the jack-10 straight, but yeah. Alright, so we're going to shove in the king-queen in the $11 bounty builder. Well, this is probably not going to go so well for us. We need king-king! We're out of the $11 bounty builder, you guys, for $11 plus 15 here. Queen of hearts, 4 of clubs on the button. We're going to fold. We've made it in, though. Another red felt. That's right. The cash on the board. We have king queen against the end of the gun open. I like defending here if we get the opportunity, and we do. So let's call for 3,400. We are out of the 33 bounty builder. Totally whiff the flop. Really bad flop for our hand. Not a great flop for their hand either. But I go check. 6 in the turn. I'm going to check again here. We could consider bluffing, but I think if they're going to call any turns, like the 6 is a perfect one for them to call. Folds. Okay, chat. Come on. Come on, chat. This is serious. We have 10s. We can't knock anyone out, but we can get a double to get back in this tournament. And we're going to shove. 10s against 4 8s. Can we hold? It's a good start. That's a great turn. All right, 100% of the turn. I like it. We're up to 55K. Ace-9 suited over here. 87 remaining. 75 plus 52. But we need some good things to happen for us here. And hopefully this Ace-9 suited will be the beginning. We get a reshove from Chick Poker, who has Ace-Queen of clubs. We need 10-Jack or 6-5 or 6-10. Not going to happen. 2 pairs are going to take us out. We're out in 87th place, you guys. G in the eliminator. All right, 8s. 8s is a moment in time that will dictate our future, chat. We are going to shove all in for 14 big blinds. No reason to min-raise here. Just shove it in. Yo, Grimsy has us covered. Just call with worse, dude. Don't call with better. Call with worse. Hallis call. $113 bounty. Oh no, they have X covered too. Never mind. No one call. Or call with worse. It doesn't matter. Adolph's all in. And big moment. Against 10s. We're going to need an 8 chat or a diamond. 1 too late. Finished at 49th. Not too great. That's the end of the dream, you guys. $141 plus the $350 we got in cash for knockouts. So, I mean, let's just round. It's like $500. Like $500. Day 10 is going to be a wrap. 52 cashes of 100 total. We're going to try and add to that tomorrow. But until next time, we'll see you later.